What am I trying to say? Oh, you guys get to meet my kitten. Come here. Come here. Ninnie. Hello. Oh, hello. This is my kitten, Ninnie. Isn't she adorable? Look how big her paws are. She's like a monster. She's my monster, though. I love her. She's upset because it's raining like horrendously outside, and she thinks I control the weather, so there's that. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday, and welcome to my channel. Ta-da! It's the place we can be open and honest with each other and all be nerds here. Come on. I showed you my cat earlier. We're like best friends now. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Scarlett Stone, but you knew that already. But if you want to know more about me and my current work in progress, the young adult fiction, His Blue Eyes, be sure to check out my website. The link is in the description below. I also creep around social media pages such as Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram, so be sure to find me on there. It can be like a Where's Waldo game. So let's get down to business, shall we? I'm a small town girl. I literally grew up in a village where the population was maybe 300 people. Since then, I've moved to a city, and while it might seem freaking huge to me, it's still a pretty small area in the grand scheme of things. And I've yet to figure out which one's harder. One, trying to make a name for yourself in a big city where the population is oversaturated with people in the same boat as you. Or two, trying to make a name for yourself in maybe a smaller area where there's only a handful of you in the same boat, but the lifelines available to you are slim to none. What I think it really boils down to, however, doesn't even matter where you live, is that being a writer is hard, and it takes a crazy amount of dedication, and getting noticed is also hard work. Not to mention, freaking terrifying. One of my favorite things about Twitter is the fact that you can connect with so many people from across the world. These people can be at different skill levels, different ages, and different stages of the publishing process. And it's great to know that I'm not alone in the world. There are times where I feel like I am the only one going through this right now. And it's kind of a nice wake-up call to know that, no, you're not. And no matter what stage of the writing phase you're in, we should learn to support each other no matter what. And truth be told, when it comes down to it, there's more we can do for our fellow authors than just buying their book. Though, that is number one on my list. Surprise! So, I've come up with a list of things we can do, both big and small, that will help out our fellow authors. I know that the word local is in the title of this vlog, however, I do think that these points can contribute to any sort of author. So let's get started, shall we? Number one, buy their book. Obviously. If this author friend of yours is self-published, buying their book brand new is the only way that they're going to receive royalties of any kind. So at this point in time, no secondhand, okay? Though, on the topic of secondhand books, if you provide your author friend's book to a used bookstore, chances are you might be opening a window to an entirely different audience. Maybe that audience can afford books from a Barnes & Noble or Chapters. Maybe they don't have access to internet. So hopefully, finding this book will be like a treasure to them, and they can share it with the world. Whoa. Tangent. Back on the topic of brand new books, you might want to consider pre-ordering it as an option as well. This will, one, hopefully create a buzz between the bookstore, the internet, and people trying to get your credit card, I don't know. And two, it might show the bookstore that this book is going to be a hot tamale and they might want to get their hands on more copies. Win-win. Number two, buy books for others as a gift. Have a birthday coming up? Get them the book. Is it Christmas time? Get them the book. Are you at a funeral? Offer your condolences and get them the book. You get a book, and you get a book. Everyone gets a book! Yay. The bottom line is, if you know someone that would appreciate the book, get them the damn book. Even if that book isn't in their genre field of interest, get it anyways. There's something always magical about getting a book from an up-and-coming author. And brownie points if you get it signed. Number three, when you actually decide to read the book, be strategic about where you read it. Oh, so sneaky. Granted, this might be hard for some of us introverted folk, but hear me out. I know that when I'm out and about, if I see someone reading a book, I'm gonna be a little bit nosy and try to figure out what they're reading. And if I see quite a few people reading the same book, chances are I'm gonna go to the nearest bookstore and figure out what the hype is about. You can read it on the bus, you can read it on an airplane, you can read it at work. Though I do express caution about the reading at work part. I saw someone reading 50 Shades at work. That was weird. Did not like it. Did not like the places my mind went to. Number 4, when you're at the bookstore, make sure to ask an employee where the book is located. Even if you know where the book is, don't go to it. Refrain from going to the book. Newsflash, it's not a siren. You could ignore the call, I promise. It's pretty strategic if you go to the employees and ask them where the book is. This not only puts the book in their radar, this also gives you the opportunity to chat with the employee about the book and maybe see if it tickles their interest. And wouldn't it be cool if the employee ended up reading the book and liked it so much they put it in the employee picks table? And often bookstores, not even just the locally owned ones, they support their local authors. The Kamloops chapters here has its own local authors section, and it takes up a pretty big chunk of the store. It's really cool to see. And not only that, they provide a consignment contract if you wanted to get into that. And that's pretty cool. And on the subject of bookstores, whenever you're in one, take a peek at your friend's book. Where is it sitting? Can it be seen? Maybe sneakily rearrange the books to make it a bit more noticeable, and then run like hell. Number 5, spread the news about your friend's book through social media. Help the book and the author get noticed by chatting it up. Everywhere. I mean it. It's good to talk about the book, but it's also good to talk about the brains behind the book. Some people might not even be aware of that author, even though it's right up their alley. Be sure to share things from time to time. For example, one of my friends watched my video last week and liked it so much that she shared it on her Facebook. She's friends with a circle of people I'm not even friends with, and therefore I gained followers. It was awesome. Good day for everybody. Basically, you're going to want to advertise the crap out of your friend. Talk about them on social media pages like Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, anything. Take pictures of you holding their book. Take pictures of you reading their book. You're basically going to be your friend's pimp, but a good pimp. And you get paid in appreciation. Who doesn't like that? Number 6, leave a review. This one's fracking important, and I mean it. It's like super duper mean it. How many times have you gone online to buy something? Could be clothes, could be a movie, could be food, could be a book, could be anything. And how many times have you passed over an incredible offer because there were no reviews? It could be the prettiest dress you've ever seen, the best book cover, not to mention synopsis, that you've ever read, and the movie looks downright thrilling. Yet you passed it up, rejected it. Because surely if there's no reviews, it must be a dud, a fraud, cheap. If a book doesn't have a review, the buyers are going to wonder why. And in the end, they might blow off a book that could potentially blow their minds. It's one thing to let an author know that you enjoyed their book, but it does them a world of good if you let the world know that you enjoyed their book. And not just even saying 5 stars, 10 out of 10, saying why you enjoyed it. Was it thrilling? Did it evoke emotions? Did it make you laugh? All those things are really important, and I don't know about you, but I really keep an eye open for them. Number 7, offer your services. And not like that, you sicko. Become a beta reader for people. Find someone that needs a critique partner. Offer constructive feedback that won't destroy their souls and really seriously make them think about why they chose to be a writer. And sure, these can be a bit time consuming, but in the end, they also benefit you as well. They help you gain experience, help you make friends, and maybe down the road, it might help you get followers that will in turn do the same thing for you. If your author has bookmarks or business cards and you happen to have a handful, don't be afraid to pass them out nonchalantly. Oh, I just happened to drop this bookmark inconspicuously under your doormat at your front door. Silly me. But now that we're on the topic of this author, on a completely unrelated note, would you like to know more about her and the book and all things magical? Number 8, like their Facebook fan page. This one's easy, because it's free. Doing this, not only to their Facebook page, but maybe following them on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, anything like that, not only opens doors for other people to discover this author, it also builds the author's fan base and followers. It shows that you support them, and in some cases, it provides them with income. An example here is YouTube. A great many people, once they hit a certain amount of followers or their video gets viewed a certain amount of time, will start bringing in income. And if anything, it's a major self-esteem booster for the author. And it's nice to know that people value us and want to follow us and think we're interesting enough to follow. Lastly, number 9, reserve a copy at your local library. Once again, it's all about the radar. Like a bookstore, libraries can also check in to see which books are in hot demand and which books they should consider ordering. So it would be beneficial if you went to your local library and mentioned the book. And so going to your local library and mentioning the book not only puts it on their radar, but helps them consider ordering it in. Hi, I was just wondering if you had a copy of Scarlett Stone's His Blue Eyes. Oh yes, let me just have a peek, okay? No, we don't even know who that person is. Does that person even exist? We don't have anything of hers. Excuse me? You don't have anything of the Scarlett Stone? His Blue Eyes is the next up and coming. It's like The Notebook. She's like the next Nicholas Sparks, I tell you. Oh my goodness, you don't have her book? It's gonna win the Schmanada Prize. It's gonna. I know she is. What prize is that? The Schmanada Prize? What is that? I don't even know what that is. I haven't even heard of it before. Well, you should, because she's gonna win it. Shame on you for not having her book. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I will order it right now, okay? It sounds like a great book. Please don't hurt me. And you never know. Sometimes libraries might have their own section dedicated to local authors as well. I mean, I'm only speaking from the experience of a small city, but here we seem to be really keen on helping out us little uns, you know? And there you have it. Nowadays, supporting a fellow up-and-coming author is easier than ever. There are both small and large ways that you can lend out a helping hand. And generally speaking, it's no skin off your back. And also, it's really nice to see authors support each other. It fills me with warm fuzzies. It's contagious. Watch out. With that said, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I post new vlogs every Thursday. If there's something you want me to talk about or discuss, or even if you want to drop a line and just say hi, you can always message me on here or tweet me at Scarlett Stone. Until next time, happy writing! Bye!